Welcome to Addictopedia, the channel where we dive deep into the realities of addiction and recovery. Today's topic is one that cannot be overlooked: the complications of drug use. Many people focus only on the idea of getting high or escaping reality, but what often gets ignored are the devastating short-term and long-term consequences that come with drug use. And here's the truth: complications don't just happen to someone else, they can happen to anyone. Let's break it down. Drug complications occur because substances interfere with the brain and body in ways we often underestimate. Sometimes the consequences are immediate, like overdose or psychotic behavior. Other times the effects build slowly over months or years, like organ failure, memory problems, or mental illness. What makes drug use even riskier is mixing substances. For example, combining alcohol with opioids, benzodiazepines, or other depressants multiplies the risk of overdose and death. So let's go substance by substance and look at real examples. These are among the most highly addictive drugs known to science. Short-term complications. Methamphetamine can trigger psychotic episodes, hallucinations, paranoia, and extreme aggression. Cocaine, on the other hand, can cause seizures or sudden cardiac arrest, even in young, healthy people. Long-term complications. Repeated use can destroy brain function, damage the heart, and drastically increase the risk of stroke. For opioids, the greatest danger lies in their impact on the brain's control of breathing. Too much, and the body simply stops breathing. This is how most opioid overdoses become fatal. Example: in the US, more than 100,000 people die each year from overdoses, many from opioids like fentanyl. These deaths often happen quietly, within minutes, especially when opioids are combined with alcohol or other sedatives. These drugs are particularly notorious because of their ability to cause sedation, confusion, and memory loss. Victims often cannot resist unwanted contact or even remember what happened to them. Short-term dangers. At high doses, both drugs can cause seizures, coma, or death. Added risk. When mixed with alcohol, the sedative effects multiply, making overdose far more likely. Example: many emergency room cases involve young adults who unknowingly consume drinks spiked with GHB or Flunitrazepam, waking up hours later with no memory of events and, tragically, sometimes severe trauma. MDMA is often considered a party drug, but its complications are far from harmless. Immediate risks. MDMA interferes with the body's ability to regulate temperature. At crowded parties or raves, users can experience dangerous overheating. Severe spikes in temperature may lead to liver, kidney, or heart failure, sometimes even death. Other complications: severe dehydration, seizures, and dangerous electrolyte imbalances are common. Long-term risks. MDMA damages serotonin pathways in the brain, leading to memory problems, mood disorders, and even permanent depression. Example: multiple cases have been reported where young people collapsed from heatstroke at festivals after taking MDMA. Some never recovered. One of the biggest risks with club drugs is uncertainty. The pills, powders, or liquids sold on the street rarely contain what buyers think they're purchasing. Lab tests often reveal mixtures of dangerous substances: meth, fentanyl, or other unknown chemicals. Example: a pill sold as Ecstasy may actually contain methamphetamine and fentanyl, a deadly combination that drastically increases overdose risk. Inhalants, substances like glue, paint thinner, or aerosol sprays, are often overlooked, but they are extremely toxic. Short-term, they can cause dizziness, confusion, and hallucinations. Long-term, repeated inhalant use can cause brain damage, nerve damage, and organ failure. Unique danger. Even a single use can result in sudden sniffing death syndrome, where the heart stops unexpectedly. Example: teenagers experimenting with inhalants sometimes die instantly, leaving families shocked because they thought it was just a household product. The complications we've discussed show that drug use is never just about the momentary high. Every use carries risks. Risks that can be fatal or leave permanent damage to the brain and body. The truth is, people rarely expect complications. No one thinks, "Tonight I'll have a seizure," or "This pill might stop my heart." But that's the hidden danger. Complications often strike without warning. If you or someone you love is using drugs, please understand, complications are not rare. They're common and they're deadly. But there's also hope. Treatment, therapy, and recovery programs can help people escape the cycle before it's too late. Recovery isn't easy, but it's possible, and thousands of people do it every day. Here at Addictopedia, we believe knowledge is power. The more you understand the risks, the better equipped you are to make safer choices, or to help someone else do the same. If you found this video helpful, share it with someone who needs to hear the truth. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the realities of addiction and recovery. Addictopedia, where understanding leads to healing.